Understanding the nuanced ways that Virgos display affection can be a complex task, given their often reserved and analytical nature. This video will offer insightful clues to help decode the subtle signs a Virgo may exhibit when they're secretly in love. By observing these signs, you can gain awareness about the hidden feelings of a Virgo in your life. Let's get started on decoding these intriguing signals that Virgos in love tend to display. Number 1. They share personal life details with you. One of the first signs a Virgo is secretly in love with you is when they begin to share personal life details with you. Virgos are generally private individuals. They value their solitude and are quite meticulous about the information they divulge. So, when a Virgo starts to open up to you about their hobbies, their family, their favorite comfort food, or maybe the name they've already picked out for their future dog, then it's quite possible they have deeper feelings for you. The reason why this particular sign is so significant is simply because it goes against the traditional Virgo nature. Virgos, ruled by the planet Mercury, are known for their ability to communicate. But their communication style is usually more focused on practical matters, rather than emotional or personal ones. If a Virgo is letting you in on their inner world, it's a sure sign they trust you. And trust, for a Virgo, is a solid indicator of affection. This doesn't mean that they'll start oversharing or revealing deep secrets. It's simply a shift in the direction of their conversations with you. They could start talking more about what they do in their free time, their thoughts on certain subjects, or perhaps reminisce about their childhood memories. The act of sharing personal life details is a Virgo's vulnerable step towards developing a more intimate connection with you. It's a subtle sign that they're inviting you into their private world and wanting to strengthen the bond you two share. Keep in mind, these signs might seem small and insignificant on their own, but if you notice a pattern of a Virgo consistently opening up and sharing their personal life with you, it could be their way of silently expressing their love for you. Number 2. Constantly gives you helpful advice. Another sign that might suggest a Virgo is in love with you is that they are constantly giving you helpful advice. This behavior is typical of a Virgo who is smitten. In their minds, the best way to show affection is to help you in improving and achieving the best version of yourself. You'll find that their advice comes from a place of genuine care and love. They will take the time to understand what you're going through, think it over, and come up with practical suggestions that can help you navigate your challenges. For instance, if you're faced with a difficult decision, a Virgo who cares about you will not only sympathize, but also provide you with insightful guidance. They would put much thought into their tips to ensure their advice is not only valuable, but also applicable. They will take your personality, preference, and unique circumstances into account before offering their wisdom, showing that they truly have your best interests at heart. Additionally, they are going to be your biggest cheerleaders. When they give advice, it's not about pointing out your flaws. Instead, it is their way of encouraging you to embrace opportunities for growth and success. They want to see you win and will give you the resources to succeed. While some might see this constant advice offering as them being overly critical or nitpicky, don't be fooled. It's just a part of who they are, being one of the intellectual and pragmatic Zodiac signs. Admittedly, understanding the motives behind their advice can be difficult, especially because Virgos often prefer not to express their emotions verbally. However, once you see it from their perspective, it is clear that their consistent guidance is just one of their unique, sincere expressions of love. Number 3. They enhance your work or personal projects. One of the clear indicators that a Virgo has feelings for you is their willingness to enhance your work or personal projects. This is because they have a keen sense of judgment that they employ, not to criticize, but to help people improve. Virgos have an inherent love for perfecting things, an attribute closely related to their meticulous nature. Hence, they always aim to bring out the best in everything, and people included. A Virgo in love is likely to use this trait to show their affection differently. For instance, you might receive constructive criticism from your Virgo friend frequently. No, they are not picking on you, but it's their natural instinct kicking in. They cannot help but point out areas you could improve on. Whether it's pointing out a grammatical error in your report, giving you ideas to spruce up your presentation, or even just suggesting a more efficient way to organize your workspace. A Virgo will always be there to lend their support and expertise. They might take a keen interest in knowing about your hobbies, the books you read, the activities you do in your leisure time because they genuinely want to participate more in your life. If you're working on a task or project, Virgos will invest time, brain power, and use any available resources to help you succeed. And here's the best part. A Virgo won't show you this kind of love and care just as a one-time thing. They will provide constant help because their love for perfection seamlessly integrates with their love for you. Also, remember that Virgos are not much into flattery, so they may show their affection not by showering you with pleasant words, but by helping you to grow, improve, and progress. It's quite unique, isn't it? But that's the beauty of Virgos. They believe in showing their love not just in words, but in deeds, and use their sharp minds and practical skills to do so. Don't underestimate the power of these actions as they serve as testament to the Virgo's out-of-the-ordinary way of expressing love and regard. That's why if a Virgo is enhancing your work or personal projects, it's a good sign that they may be secretly in love with you. Number 4. Makes time for you no matter how busy. A hallmark characteristic of a Virgo in love is their unwavering commitment to make time for the person they care about, regardless of how busy they are. Virgos are typically known to have an intense work ethic, often juggling multiple tasks at any given time. They are natural perfectionists and, by extension, can be extremely busy people. But when a Virgo is falling in love, their priorities begin to shift. They'll somehow manage to find time in their jam-packed schedule to fit you in without making it seem like a chore. Even if they're swamped with work, they will still make themselves accessible to you. They never use their hectic schedule as an excuse not to spend time with you. It could be a quick phone call between meetings, a brief text during lunchtime, or carving out time in their evenings or weekends. Your Virgo lover may even wake up earlier or stay up later than they typically would, just to have a few extra moments with you. This dedication to make time for you, no matter how busy, is not to be mistaken as mere responsibility. When a Virgo goes out of their way to ensure they make time for you, they're displaying their affection in the most practical way they know, by being there for you. This gesture is a clear sign of their deepening feelings and their desire to increasingly become a part of your life. In essence, despite the busyness that usually engulfs them, if a Virgo is secretly in love, they will prioritize the person they desire. Their unceasing availability not only reflects their respect for you, but also their budding love for you, which they may yet not have articulated. Remember, actions speak louder than words when it comes to a Virgo in love. Number 5. Pays attention to small details about you. In the intricate realm of relationships, paying attention to small details about you is a sign that a Virgo has an underlying affection for you. This trait is rooted in Virgo's analytical nature, their desire to understand, and their ability to notice what many others might miss. This trait tends to manifest in various ways. For instance, a Virgo in love might remember a random comment you made about your favorite childhood book and surprise you with a special edition copy. They might know your coffee order by heart, not just the fact you take it black, but also that you prefer a medium roast from a small local coffee company. They even notice and keep track of the tiny details, like how you always wear a particular necklace when you're feeling down, or how you prefer sour cream and onion chips over regular ones. Even without openly expressing their feelings, a Virgo's actions speak louder than words. They want to know you better and understand what makes you tick. Everything from your favorite color to the type of music that soothes you, they store these pieces of information like treasured gems. Most importantly, this attention to minute details reflects their deeply caring nature. They aim to make you feel special, seen, and completely understood, even when it comes to the smallest aspects of your life. It's never just about grand, sweeping gestures. For a Virgo in love, devotion is in the details. A Virgo won't just fall in love with the idea of you, but with the realities of who you are, captured in all those tiny details others might overlook. This approach can make for a unique, intimate bond that can be utterly romantic in its own subtle, understated way. So if you find a Virgo noticing the small details about you, chances are they are secretly in love with you. And there you have it. If you've noticed a Virgo demonstrating these signs, they could very well be falling for you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful tips. Thank you for joining us, and as always, look forward to keeping the conversation going in our next video. Until then, take care.